A very warm welcome to you all and congratulations on reaching the finals of our Community Sport and Recreation Awards. This past year has been extraordinarily difficult for many, and I'm aware of some of the very particular challenges sport and recreation organisations have been struggling with. So I'm really hoping that this evening's event is a bit of a bright spot when we can celebrate your achievements. Now, you don't need me to tell you how important grassroots organisations are, or indeed the value of community initiatives which far exceed any monetary valuation. What you do, the communities you serve and the opportunities you provide are brilliant and hugely appreciated. This is our opportunity to say thank you, to shine a light on the work you do and to recognise what you do for so many. It is also an opportunity to say thank you to all your volunteers and all who help you to do what you do and where you do it. It's always a bit invidious to pick any one of you over the others, as you're all winners. And as award recipients, your stories are incredibly important. You may be just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the number of community sport and recreation organisations out there, but your stories are an inspiration to others and will hopefully raise awareness of some of what's going on in our communities for the length and breadth of this nation. So, be proud of being a finalist. My congratulations and thanks to you all, especially the ultimate winners. Please keep up the fantastic work you're doing and use these accolades to promote yourselves and thereby all engaged in helping our communities and society.
Everyone, and thank you for joining us at the Alliance first ever virtual Community Sport and Recreation Awards. And a special thank you to our President, His Royal Highness the Earl of Wessex, for opening today's ceremony with such wonderful words. A flagship event, this has been running now for 25 years. Our annual awards showcase the hard work and positive achievements of grassroots sport and recreation in our local communities. From Sheffield to Nottingham, Plymouth to Cheshire and Lancashire, further today you'll see lots and lots of brilliant schemes and programmes across the whole country from sport and recreation. And despite the huge challenges and barriers that the last year's produced, it's been truly inspiring to see the work the sector has done to keep the nation active at such a difficult time. From dance and boxing, canoeing and goalball, diving, soccer, basketball, and many, many more, you have shown your resilience. In fact, our entries increased a third from last year, which I believe is a true testament to the remarkable efforts of sporting organisations across the country and, of course, to all of you here this evening with us. Now, given the new sporting landscape and following feedback received from members during our strategy consultation, we decided to introduce 3 new awards this year: the Sustainable Programme Award, Resilience in Adversity Award, and Diversity Inclusion Award. We look forward to crowning our inaugural winners in these categories today and recognising the incredible work undertaken by these hugely important areas. But before we begin the ceremony, I'd first like to give a warm welcome and a big thank you to our headline sponsor, Active IQ, to Kerry, Anna, Gavin and Stuart. We'll be hearing from you later, but thank you so much for all your support. As one of the nation's leading training providers, they help to create clear pathways for hundreds of individuals year after year, and we're absolutely delighted to have them with us here today, even virtually, as we celebrate this year's winners. And as you all know, it's incredibly tough to select winners, and we can't do this without our fantastic external judging panel, chaired by Paralympian and SRA board member Helene Rainsford. I'd like to thank them for their contribution to this event and for the time and effort they put into judging all our entries. And finally, I'd like to say a big thank you to you all, our finalists and friends here this evening, for all engaging and inspiring work you've accomplished over the past year. I can only imagine how you started to redevelop programmes, reconsider IT and reinvent yourselves in so many creative ways. Because the past 12 months have been unlike any other, but it's been wonderful seeing so many people tune in today to celebrate a number of organisations who've really been that beacon of light in such bleak times. Now, there does seem to be some light at the end of the tunnel, and we can't wait to see our green spaces, our blue spaces and our indoor spaces spring back to life soon. So please keep up the fantastic work and keep powering on. We are here for you. So I'd like to now hand over to Kerry from Active IQ to say a few words. Over to you, Kerry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2021 Community Sport and Recreation Awards. I'd like to thank Lisa for her wonderful introduction to this year's event, and also express thanks to everyone at the Sport and Recreation Alliance for their hard work and dedication to our sector. It won't come as any surprise to learn that this is the first time the awards event has been held online, a reflection of the extraordinary year we've all experienced and are still experiencing as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to disrupt our daily lives. I'm sure everyone will agree that it's a real shame not to be celebrating in person, but the fact that we're able to get together on our screens, such a feature of our lives at the moment, is still something to be thankful for. It means we won't miss out on the opportunity to appreciate and celebrate the fantastic achievements of this year's finalists. Having said that, as good as it is to be here on screen this evening, let's hope that next year we can all be meet in person once again. The pandemic has impacted our lives in so many ways, and the field of sport and recreation has been no exception, particularly at the grassroots where so much essential activity occurs. Keeping the nation active is no less important than it's always been, but lockdown restrictions and social distancing guidelines have all made it difficult, and in many cases impossible, for all kinds of activities to take place. At Active IQ, we know all too well the impact that the pandemic has had, but we've been too pleased to help out in a small way by stepping in to support one of our local kids football teams when they lost their sponsor due to the lockdown. As a result, we became proud shirt sponsors of Yaxley FC Under-19 to help the kids, bit of a boost during this difficult time, and making our contribution not only to their physical health, but also to their mental well-being. It's this double impact that makes sport and recreation so essential, with benefits for our bodies and our minds. And it's why these awards are such an amazing occasion, representing the very best of our sector and demonstrating that people all over the country are working hard to promote better fitness and health. Last year, Active IQ sponsored the Mental Health Award, which we're very proud to do. And this year, we're delighted to be sponsoring the whole event, a reflection of our gratitude for everything that the finalists and the entire sector have been doing to keep the nation active. We really hope that the end of the pandemic is now in sight, and we can soon welcome the end of lockdown and other restrictions, and see sport and community projects across the UK reignited. Before we continue with the awards themselves, I should just mention that I'm joined this evening by a few other members of the Active IQ team, and we're all looking forward to introducing the finalists and winners. Of course, there only can be one winner in each category, but please remember that as finalists, you should all be immensely proud of the hard work you've done to get here. So without further ado, let's get these celebrations underway. I'm extremely proud to introduce Anna Holdsworth, who has been our creative designer at Active IQ for over 2 years now. She really is my right-hand lady within the marketing team here, and Anna will be presenting the Diversity and Inclusion Award.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to be part of this year's Sport and Recreation Awards, and especially honoured to be presenting the Diversity and Inclusion Award. This particular subject is close to my heart, as I've grown up with someone who has faced the difficulties that come from being underrepresented and treated differently from the rest of society. My sister was born a healthy baby who caught meningitis at 7 weeks old. Complications of this horrible disease left her brain damaged and physically disabled for the rest of her life. At the time, there was not the level of support that there is now for people like my sister, and it was always a fight for my parents to get the level of care that she needed. One of the #1 social requirements anyone wants to feel is like they fit in and want to be treated equally. And that's why the Sport and Recreation Alliance have created this brand new award to reflect the growing need diversity and inclusion has in sport and recreation. The Diversity and Inclusion Award celebrates clubs and programmes that support underrepresented groups and hard to reach communities through sport, recreation or physical activity. The award celebrates the work that community sport and recreation is doing in this very important area. The work that all of our finalists do is truly inspirational, and I am so proud to be here today to see what a difference each one of them have made to people's lives. I know personally how much a difference it would have made to both my sister and family had these amazing initiatives been in place when she was younger. Our finalists are proof of the amazing work they've produced to help overcome the barriers that people who are deemed different face. So it is important to keep on reinforcing the message that whether you have a disability or come from a different background, you deserve the same chance as everyone else without any limitations. We are the same and we all deserve to live our best lives. And the finalists for the Diversity and Inclusion Award are Goalball UK, British Canoeing and Synergy Dance Outreach. We will find out more about our finalists in the following video clips.
British Canoeing set up the She Paddles programme a few years ago to encourage more women to get into paddle sport, and not only get into paddle sport but stay there and also go into coaching and leadership roles to create role models for the future. The She Paddles programme consists of quite a few different strands, one of those being our women's paddling community on Facebook, a fantastic space for women to go and chat about paddling and encourage each other, swap stories, etc. The next thing is our ambassadors. We have 10 ambassadors every year, fantastic women who go out there and spread their joy of paddling with other people, encouraging them into the sport. Finally, we also have our Club Champion programme, which is funded by the Sports England Equality and Diversity Fund, and that is getting us developing 100 women and girls as paddle sport instructors in clubs around the country. These women and girls will also be doing assessments of their clubs. They've already started doing those. They're doing an amazing job, and they are improving the provision for future paddlers as well as existing ones. We want to create role models for the future. We want to make sure that paddle sport is the place for all women.
Sorry, Ron, I think we've got slight technical difficulties there. Just want to see, Anna, are you still with us? If she's not, I will have to announce the winner. Anna, no, we can't hear you. Are you there? Live TV, all exciting. Okay, we'll give Anna one more second. Anna, can you hear us? We're very excited to hear who the winner is. Okay, Anna, unfortunately we can't hear you, so I'm going to have to do the honours, I'm afraid. So let me step in. Okay, so great finalists there, everybody. So the winner is, let's do a drum roll, shall we? The winner is Synergy Dance Outreach. Congratulations. Let's hear from our winners, Rachel Hurton.
Thank you. This is amazing news. I couldn't be prouder. Outreach is reaching the disability community, the elderly, and those with a long-term health condition, special needs, cerebral palsy, and the visually impaired and blind. Our seated Parastars Yoga and Parastars Dance and audios have been especially popular during lockdowns. We're here to get previously inactive people active and improve their physical and mental health, and through accessible and fun dance, yoga, and fitness activities. Over the last year, we've impacted over 10,000 people. I pay homage to everything that has been in this finalist category, and well done to everyone. As you said, we're all winners. I'd like to give special thanks to Michelle, Catherine, Bridget, Anton, Zara, Lawrence, Jackie, Sue, Faye, and Carrie, and our team of teaching talent who rose to the challenge of producing over 200 online courses. I'd also like to thank all the funders for projects which were made possible with support from Sport England, National Lottery, EMD UK, Children in Need, Community Foundation for Surrey, Active Surrey, and the Postcode Community Trust. With 14.1 million in the disability community, our goal really is to reach everyone, so no one is left behind. Thank you so much, Active LQ. We're absolutely blown away.
Well done, Rachel. Amazing. I think Anna might be back with us. Anna?
I am really sorry, technical difficulties. So thank you so much, Rachel, and congratulations to Synergy Dance Outreach.
Thank
what
you.
A great achievement.
Thank you so much. We're blown away, and congratulations to all the finalists.
Thank you, Rachel. Now I will pass you over to my colleague Stuart Liversedge from Business Development Team at Active IQ, who will be presenting the Resilience in Adversity Award. Stuart has worked at Active IQ for over a year now and brings a wealth of knowledge to the active leisure centre and learning sectors. Having spent 22 years working within health and fitness market as a commercial health club manager and regional business mentor for personal trainers. Over to you, Stuart.
Thank you, Anna, and good evening, everyone. It is a great honour for me to be here this evening presenting this year's Resilience in Adversity Award. This newly established award celebrates the methods of which communities have used to keep their participants engaged during the COVID-19 restrictions. With clubs across the UK forced to close and the public told to stay at home, we are recognising the outstanding projects that have supported grassroots activity and delivered differently throughout the year. It really is a pleasure to recognise all of the finalists here today and the fantastic efforts they have gone to help the population to stay engaged in activity during the challenging months we have faced. All of our finalists deserve a round of applause for the great work that they do. So, the finalists for the Resilience and Adversity Award are City of Sheffield Diving Club, Move It or Lose It, and Nottingham School of Boxing. Let's take a moment to hear a little about each of them in this next short clip. Roll VT.
We are Sheffield Diving, an amateur sports club running learn to dive sessions for children, teens and adults through to those with Olympic ambitions. We run over 100 sessions for a diverse community of up to 400 people each week. Our goal is to make diving more accessible to more people, break down participation barriers, and give more children and adults opportunities to improve their physical and mental well-being. In more normal times, we ran 2 free diving sessions each week for children from all areas of the city. We offered 2 lunchtime drop-in sessions for teenagers and adults who wanted to keep fit and challenge themselves, and we delivered free diving gymnastics sessions in local primary schools for up to 2,500 children per year to inspire, engage and talent spot. We did all of this because we believe that everyone, no matter their personal circumstances, should have an opportunity to try diving. We also run coaching courses and mentoring programs for divers to help give the future generation life skills, confidence and employment opportunities. So why are we entering this competition? Well, 8 years ago, all of our funding was withdrawn. That put a lot of pressure on the club. COVID-19 has only compounded those issues. We were closed down from March for 8 months, with the possibility of never being able to reopen. We opened our doors on the 26th of October, only to be closed again after just 10 days. We are back on the boards once more, but current restrictions mean we're only able to run less than half of our normal sessions. We would welcome the prize winners to buy a new diving board, continue running 2 free community diving lessons every week for the next 2 years, and create a support fund to help those facing financial hardship to continue to train and realise their potential. We are so proud of all of our members, coaches and volunteers. Their positivity and resilience is incredible, and we are so grateful to be part of such an amazing community.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done.
Bishop helped me with pretty much everything, and they helped me with counselling towards, grieving loss of my son.
The area I grew up in, just violence and drugs, and so I just got dragged into the wrong crowd.
When I look back from when I first started to now, it's been a big help, big progress in my anger, the way how to control things, other situations, where to get help.
And they helped me to get a job as well. So initially when I come here, I kind of had no direction. I didn't know where my life was going. So they helped me in every aspect of my life.
Move it or lose it. It's not just our name, it's our mission. We'd normally have tens of thousands of older people exercising in community and care settings all across the UK. But when coronavirus came along, we had to find a new way of reaching and supporting them to stay active. So we put together a COVID support pack that had all our resources, DVDs, books and bands for those who can't get online, and videos on YouTube such as How to Improve Your Balance, which has had over 1 million views. Our favourite is the cuppa routine, 4 simple exercises you do in the kitchen while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. And we had this made into a flyer, a gift card and even a tea towel. We did free Facebook Live sessions every day with over 350,000 views in the first 12 weeks. And we launched the Stand Up for the NHS campaign, getting everyone to do the simple sit to stand for 30 seconds every day and supporting them to improve their scores. We had amazing celebrity support, including gold medalist and Olympian Tessa Sanderson. Through the Tackling Inequalities Fund, supported by Sport England, National Lottery and EMD UK, we launched our Move It or Lose It Club, a safe space where older people can choose from hundreds of live and on-demand exercise routines. They can chat and get advice from physiotherapists, pharmacists and active ageing experts.
Thank you. So the winner is the Nottingham School of Boxing. Congratulations. Let's hear from our winner now, Declan Best from the Nottingham School of Boxing.
Unmuted. I just said I'm over the moon. Thank you so much. I'd like to start by thanking everyone behind the scenes at Switch Up who dedicated their lives to helping others. They make the organisation such a unique place it is, and a privilege to work with such amazing people. I've also got to shout out all the coaches at Nottingham School of Boxing who have been helping with the remote interaction. Shib, Hamad, Aidan and Ash. All these remote sessions we are running, it doesn't come natural to our guys to put themselves in the spotlight like this. Not only has everyone gone out of their comfort zone, but they've all been innovating and thinking of more ways to reach out to keep our communities connected. But mainly I've got to thank everyone who have been connecting with us, as well as keeping us motivated to plow on. Our members are amazing, and it's genuinely great fun for us to keep interacting through lockdown. This is a new world, and it's sometimes easy to question our approach, but this is something that the award means so much to us, and it validates all the hard work that we put in and motivates us to do a lot more. So thank you so much, guys, for making us the winner. We really appreciate it, and it's going to strive us to do a lot more. So thank you, everybody. That's it. Great stuff.
Thank you, Declan, and congratulations to Nottingham School of Boxing.
Thank you.
Now, you're welcome, mate. Let's go back to Kerry for the next award, the Sustainable Programme Award.
Thanks, Stuart. So we come now to a new award that the Sport and Recreation Alliance has introduced this year, the Sustainable Programme Award. Sustainability has become an increasingly hot topic over recent years, and with good reason. Environmental concerns are obviously being more pressed as each day goes by, and it's becoming ever more crucial for organisations to think about the impact they have on our world. But sustainability is much more than that. There's a growing need for us all to consider our social and economic impacts too, which is why the Alliance felt the time was right to introduce an innovation such as this award. The winner of the first Sustainable Programme Award has been selected by the judging panel for its commendable approach to community responsibility and sustainable practice. Our winner has been recognised by its own governing body, the Football Association, for its efforts in ensuring the safety and welfare of everyone involved, which includes children as young as 4 years old and adults of all ages. And with a history that reaches back as far as 1908, they've made huge strides in making sure they're fit for the 21st century and no doubt far beyond. So can you guess who it is yet? It's my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Sustainable Programme Award for 2021 is South Cave Junior Football Club. So let's take a look at some of the ways in which our winner is making such a difference in its community in the following video.
Hi, my name's Lee Murphy. I am the chair of the South Cave Junior Football Club. Welcome to the Bullfield. It's a really exciting time to be involved at the football club, actually. We've got a lot of good people here doing a lot of really good things to encourage our junior players to play football and go out in the community and make a real difference. We've got a big increase in junior football, we've got a big increase in girls football, which is really, really good to see. Without being the most exciting thing in the world, that is actually our borehole and our well. So within there is a well about 60 metres to the water table. There's a submerged pump in there which sucks the water out. It then brings it out into the buffer tank here, ready for us again to pump out via the irrigation system via this ring main in the ground. And this is the end of the ring main here for the actual borehole, so that runs all the way down this field. And what we'll do when we have the kit out, we'll connect a big hose to this here. It's going to run out all the way down the field down there, and then it'll reel itself back in while it's spraying water out. From a distance it looks fantastic because the grass looks very green and the pitches have been newly marked out. When you actually start to get up close to it, you can see that the grass coverage itself isn't that great. And what that means for us is that the more we use it, the more damage we do. And so we have to limit how and when we use this pitch and these pitches. Okay, so that's our little project. It might not look a lot to you, but it's actually been the result of an awful lot of hard work, an awful lot of funding. There's some very dedicated people who've put an awful lot of time and effort to deliver that for us. What it's actually going to do over time is allow us to irrigate both fields and increase the grass coverage on the field. Again, that might not seem a lot, but in terms of sustainability growth for the football club, it's actually a key thing we've identified. In order to bring more people here, we need to have much harder wearing and a better surface. I expect to see that our junior membership increase from 250 members to about 350 over the next 5 years, and our adult membership grow from about 70 to maybe 120 adult members. That's a lot of people coming onto the field that don't currently come here, and by putting the sustainable water source in place, being able to irrigate the facility is going to allow us to increase that membership and provide a much better environment for our members. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing work. Congratulations, South Cove Junior Football Club. Let's hear from our winner, Lee Murphy. Lee!
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we did it. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's great. I'm really sorry. I've had terrible IT issues here. So I've literally just found a way to get onto the screen here. So no, we're thrilled. It's brilliant. It's been a really long initiative for us. And we're really pleased that it's been recognised nationally. You know, thanks to the Sports and Recreation Alliance and Active IQ for promoting grassroots and community sport. You know, it's really good that you get out there. It's really good you're making a difference, and it's really good you're recognising that people like our club are actually doing something and trying to make a difference in our community. So I thank you for that. There's some people at the club I should thank, I guess, Steve Fraser and Matt Simpson and Joe McDonald have put just a phenomenal amount of work in. You know, it's been 5, 6, 7 years, this project. I feel a bit of a fraud, really, because I'm just fronting it. I haven't really done anything. There's obviously a lot of people at the club, our sponsors, who help us sort of on a day-to-day basis. All our volunteers, of which there are numerous, too many to mention, really, and obviously the kids who represent the club, who do it in such a great way. You know, it's really pleasing for us. And I think the project itself has been something that's allowed us to develop the sustainability long term, but actually it's given us a sort of incentive to do some more. So we're just looking at the next project now, and hopefully other clubs as well can look at what we've done and try to replicate it. So yeah, we're really pleased. It's brilliant. You know, sort of caught on the hop, really. So we thank everybody, and it's been quite a good initiative, this, and I've really enjoyed watching all these other initiatives tonight. We're in good company, I think, so I'm really pleased that we've been recognised.
You're in very good company. Thank you, Lee, and congratulations again to you and your team at South Cove Junior Football Club. You need to build that cabinet now. You promised me.
Well, I've already said to Steve that maybe he can build his own. We haven't got any room.
We look forward to seeing that. Good luck with the celebrations.
Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome. Thanks, Lee. So for our next award, I'm really pleased to introduce Gavin Baxter, Business Consultant for Active IQ, who'll be introducing the Youth Development Award. Gavin has been with us for over a year and has worked within the sport and fitness industry for 17 years, including education and sport development, work with military police reserves, and has recently worked in Saudi Arabia as a health and wellness consultant. Gavin, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Kerry. Thank you for that. It's an honour to be presenting this year's Youth Development Award. The Youth Development Awards celebrates clubs, programmes, schools that engage and significantly improve the lives of children and young people through either sport, recreation or physical activity. It's a pleasure to recognise all the organisations here today and the great work that you do. As personally, sport helped me when I was growing up. Coming from a council estate in the North East, initiatives like the ones we recognise today were on hand to provide me with the opportunities to grow and develop, using sport as a vehicle that helped me gain skills that I've took into my professional career. We believe that embedding positive habits into children and young people from an early age is important with the positive fabric of this nation. We therefore believe it's important to recognise the organisations that are doing this. And the finalists for the Youth Development Award are the British Esport Association, Greenhouse Sport, and Freestyle Urban Soccer, CIC. Let's find out more about these finalists in these short video clips.
Hi everyone, my name is Paul Maloney. I'm the Chief Executive of Freestyle Urban Soccer CIC. We're a community interest company that's based in sunny Chorley in Lancashire that uses the power of sport to engage with young people out and about on the streets. Our delivery time is during the day, during school holidays, and evenings and weekends. We tend to be out when there's not many other agencies out and about. We use the power of sport, be it football, be it cricket, be it basketball, or whatever the young person wants to do. We put an activity on. Young people buy into our sessions, and then they're more likely to stay with us rather than go off and get involved in social behaviour. Whilst the sport is going on, we offer and provide a wraparound service that includes information, education, signposting around drugs, alcohol awareness, sexual exploitation, child safeguarding issues, and health and wellbeing. And our sessions have moved online so we can meet the needs of our community members.
Competitive gaming has a huge amount of benefits for the students. It allows them to come in and mix year groups. So we have year 7 students who regularly play with year 8, 9, 10, 11, even year 12, 13 students. So
it's good, to have the teamwork and the skills, to do something that you may not be comfortable with. For example, Nicky's the shot caller. He's the person to say, this is what our priority is. Get on this,
I hope other schools just look at this now and know that not only is this playing games, but it's always about team building exercises. This is a really fun thing to do.
I really like the teamwork and strategy aspect that's involved with it, and to be able to be with a group of students who are wanting to play competitively, and to be able to coach them and manage them as a team is just fantastic.
Sometimes I find school really challenging because when I go into a lesson with a teacher I haven't met yet, they've already heard about my previous behavioural issues, which causes me to get judged by different teachers sometimes. So it makes it very difficult for me to have a normal learning environment. My first memories of basketball are in primary school around the end of year 5. I didn't want to play football with the other kids, so one of my learning staff brought me over to the corner where there was a low basketball rim and started teaching me how to play. At first I didn't like it, but after I started getting better, I started to really enjoy it.
I first met Richard when I first arrived at Harrison Victor's. He loved basketball and he was really good at listening. Our introductory was on a team base and I was very disciplined with him.
My first impression of her was that she was really strict and firm, but as I got to know her, she was more firm than strict and just wanted me to do my best.
I saw someone passionate. I was passionate about that, so we got on well. And when I did have to reprimand him in the classroom as well as off the classroom, he took it well because it was just to make him a better person.
She's really helpful in my school because she helps me out on and off the court. And when I'm annoyed, I know I can go to her for advice.
Greenhouse has literally been a lifeline to us because it has kept Richard in school. It's given Richard somebody that understands his needs and is on his side.
They provided me another way to output my energy by playing basketball, which helps me focus more on lessons when I come off the court.
He's been not supported with too much in his life, so when I watch my son play basketball, it melts my heart that he has found acceptance somewhere and that he is achieving so wonderfully.
Brilliant. Some worthy finalists there. They can only be one winner though, and the winner is Freestyle Urban Soccer, CIC. Congratulations, guys. Well done. Let's hear from Paul Maloney from Freestyle Urban Soccer.
Hi, Gavin, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Paul.
Absolutely unbelievable. The amount of other initiatives and activities that everyone else is doing. It's an honour for us to be in the categories and a part of your awards, but to be announced as the winners just is astounding, absolutely astounding. I thank you on behalf of the young people that take part in our activities and the staff that go out there and our funders. And yeah, I'm just, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm just so thankful for yeah, for us, you know, just getting to the finals was amazing. But for yeah, I'm speechless. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. That's brilliant. And once again, congratulations to you and the team at Freestyle Urban Soccer, CIC.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Sure.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Well deserved there. And now we're going to go back to Kerry, who's going to be introducing our last award of the evening, the Mental Health and Wellbeing Award. So over to you, Kerry.
Thank you, Gavin. The last award. I can't believe it's the last award. No, we need more. Lisa, we need more awards for next year. So hello again, and a particular welcome this time to the finalists in the Mental Health and Wellbeing category. I'm really honoured to present in this particular award, as it's a category that means a great deal to me, having had personal experience of the impact that mental ill health can have on our individuals and their loved ones. It's so important that we all look after our own mental well-being and take care to help those around us cope with the pressures and strains of life. It really is the case that we never quite know the issues that other people are dealing with in their lives, even if they may appear happy or content at first glance. And building awareness of the ways in which mental ill health can manifest itself is something we should all consider. The Mental Health and Wellbeing Award celebrates those clubs and programmes that are using the power of sport and recreation, not only to promote physical health, but to lift people's moods and enhance their mental well-being. This year's finalists are all demonstrating the power of sport, recreation and physical activity to improve mental health and well-being, and we believe it's important to recognise initiatives that make this their focus. So this year, our finalists are Moving Forces, Active Cheshire and Age UK Cheshire's Walkies Project, and Exim Dance Company. So let's learn a little bit more about what they've been doing in the field of mental health and well-being. Let's play the video, please.
Hi,
My name's Lindsay and I work for Age UK Cheshire. We have collaborated with Active Cheshire and Walk East to activate older people in our area. Through inclusive and safe socially distanced walks, we have reconnected people who have been isolated for months through this innovative dog walking programme.
I'm Laura Nightingale and I'm the Artistic Director of Exham Dance Company.
Hi, my name is Chloe Brown and I am the Community Development Manager of Exham Dance Company.
Hello, I'm Caitlin and I'm the Events and Hires Coordinator for Exham Dance Company.
Hi, I'm Hayley Bentley, the Marketing Officer and Lead Practitioner from Exham Dance Company.
Exham Dance Company exists to provide the opportunity for at-risk people in areas of deprivation in Plymouth to participate in socially engaged dance wellbeing services that build on community cohesion and to enrich their lives. Exham works across the city in the most deprived areas with a high focus on mental health and wellbeing through a personal-centred approach. What we deliver is diverse and accessible to all. We are passionate about using dance and breaking down the barriers that surround it to help vulnerable people. Within our work, we hope to see improved mental health and well-being, increased confidence and self-esteem, building on social skills while keeping participants physically and mentally fit. Our work centres around our core value that anyone who wants to do something can do it. We seek to unite communities and encourage people to work collaboratively together, something that is particularly important at present. Over lockdown, Exham have been working tirelessly to provide both adults and young people free services. Alongside our physical sessions, we've also been providing one-to-one and wellbeing check-ins, positivity packs electronically and also through the post and dropping them at people's houses, ensuring that we're following all government guidelines.
It's like when you do the exercises online, it's like being part of a team. And you get the encouragement from the instructor and, you know, without it, on lockdown, you'd be lost.
It's good fun, I enjoy it. And it gives me something, because all the gyms are shut and everything, it gives me something to do that I wouldn't normally be doing. Katie's hit class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie, she's a very good instructor, so she adapts the class sometimes for us, doesn't she?
Yeah.
We do the Tuesday night and we do the Thursday night. The Thursday night's not as strenuous, but it's still making you stretch in parts you've not stretched for a while.
It was fun to do, but I just didn't realise how much effort I'd put into it to not be able to walk properly for 3 days afterwards.
I've always been interested in martial arts, but never got that far. So I started doing Tai Chi with Joe. It's absolutely brilliant.
With Donna Yoga, I actually feel like I'm doing something. And I do feel like A, I've had a workout, and B, that I'm really stretched afterwards.
And she's good at it, she's funny. She can't hear me grunting like a wounded buffalo, and neither can anybody else.
So far I've done a little bit of yoga, which was actually, thought it was going to be a bit like an old people thing, but I've actually loved it. And then the weeks that I haven't been able to make it, I'm a bit like, you know, I feel like I've done a proper workout with it. That and the quiz, which is just the highlight of my week.
Oh, the quiz.
The quiz on a Friday is absolutely brilliant.
Everything else gets cancelled because I can't. No, But now if he's chatting and he's like, "Well, come round." No, I'm on a Zoom quiz with a friend, so that night's blocked off now.
It's one big laugh, and when the quiz is finished, we all stay on Zoom and have a good chat and a catch up.
I think because we're also friendly, and even though we might not have met half the people on the chat, still it's like one big extended family.
I've spoken to people that I would never have spoken to. I think you have as well.
Yeah, and it's just nice to keep in touch with everybody, even though we're so far apart.
I just think the whole ethics of moving forces is great, getting all ex-forces personnel and families together, however they served, and it's just been sort of great to have the whole support.
All worthy finalists, but there can only be one winner. Drum roll, please. So the winner is Exum Dance Company. Congratulations. So let's hear from our winner, Laura Nightingale.
Oh my God! Thank you.
There they are.
Genuinely.
Amazing.
We're together. I'm just saying, I was like, we need to make sure we are tested every week, so that's why we're all together. But you panic, don't you? No, honestly, oh my goodness, thank you so much to the incredible team as well, to our funders who allowed us to be able to continue through the pandemic, and a massive congratulations to all the wonderful organisations and all the finalists as well. Anyone else? Thank you. Thank you so much.
So grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can obviously see how shocked you all are, but well done. Congratulations, ladies. Are you enjoying your takeaway? When you guys going to get a takeaway this evening?
We've had a Wagamama's. We've celebrated. Yeah.
And where was mine? Thank you, ladies. Next time. Well, congratulations again. Well deserved. Congratulations. So that's it. We've finally reached the end of this year's award ceremony. Went far too quickly, in my opinion, far too quickly. I'm sure you all agree, though, that although we weren't together in person, the event has still proved to be a wonderful occasion. And I'd just like to congratulate all of tonight's winners who have proved that our sector is still very much alive and well. If you've been a winner tonight, your award will be en route to you and should reach you soon. We would love to see photos of you with the award, so please tag us on social media when you get it. So it's a final farewell from me and the team, and I'd just like to add that on behalf of Jenny Patrickson, our Managing Director, it's been a huge pleasure for Active IQ to sponsor this year's Community and Recreation Awards and be involved this evening. And with that, I would like to introduce you to Andrew Moss, Chair for the Sport and Recreation Alliance, to complete the event. Andrew is in his second 3-year term as Chair of the Board, having been reappointed at the Alliance's 2018 AGM. Andrew, it's over to you, and good night, everyone, from me.
Thank you very much, Kerry. I have to say, I mean, this whole award ceremony, it takes me back to a year ago when we were doing it in person at Leicester City Football Club. And it's always an amazing, energetic event. And I really do congratulate everybody on bringing it to life in the way that we have this evening. Let's face it, we all know we'd much rather be together, and we're all desperate to get back to that world. And these sorts of events really bring that home to me, to be honest. In terms of your involvement, Active IQ, thank you so much. I mean, it's one thing, frankly, to give us some money to do something, but it's quite another thing to sort of put your heart and soul into it and present in the way that you have this afternoon. So we're really appreciative of that. A little bit more work on the drum rolling techniques for next year, maybe, but you know, the spirit was willing, that's for sure. Just thank you so much. Big thanks to the SRA team as well. Thank you. I know, you know, getting all the technical stuff working for this, and thanks to Lisa and the team. And thank you very much to the judging panel and Helene Rainsford leading that. I know a lot of effort goes into that. People really do think hard and care about the outcomes of this. And one of the things that really comes out of this award ceremony every year is just the sheer diversity of our membership. And you know, it's been really hard in the course of the last year, but people haven't stopped. You know, that's what's the main theme here. People have just got on with it with good humor, with dedication, because they really believe in what they're doing so much already. And, you know, for me, a lot of emotion comes out of that. You can see it in some of the reaction to winning the awards, obviously, but in the videos as well. I mean, it really does come through. These things really affect people's lives, and it really does make a difference. So well done to everybody who's been involved. And I know there'll be many of our members who will see this either today live or over time, and will find that really rewarding and enjoyable and appreciated. So thank you very much to everybody. We'll call things to a halt here. It's been a brilliant hour, and I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening.